Welcome to Review Central's SAT subject test in World History, Reviewer number 2. Important note, on January 19, 2021, the College Board announced the discontinuation of its SAT subject tests, after June 2021. So why still review for the SAT subject test for World History? There are at least 2 reasons why you should still review for the SAT subject test in World History. First, if you are currently enrolled, or is planning to enroll, in AP World History and is looking to get a good grade, this is a very good review material for you. And second, if you are eyeing a college course that is somewhat related to world history, the college, or colleges, you are or will be applying in, may still require you to submit SAT subject test in world history score, or some equivalent. Or some colleges may administer their own course-specific tests, in addition to requiring submission of the standard SAT score. Or perhaps you are simply a world history nerd who likes taking challenging world history tests, in which case, this reviewer is also for you. There are 13 carefully curated questions featured on this reviewer. Although it is not a full-length SAT subject test in world history, it is representative of the difficulty level and types of questions in the actual exam. After answering each question, listen to the answer explanations that follow so that you can get a sense of your strengths and weaknesses. By the way, please note that this video reviewer is best watched with your device's audio turned on. Before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to Review Central and click or press the bell button to make sure you get notified whenever we post a new reviewer or other review materials on this channel. Now let's begin. Question number 1. The enemy advances, we retreat, the enemy halts, we harass, the enemy slackens, we attack, the enemy retreats, we pursue. The strategies described in this passage can most closely be connected with A. Siege warfare. B. Trench warfare. C. Guerrilla warfare. D. Medieval warfare. E. Mechanized warfare. The correct answer is C. Guerrilla warfare. This quote by Sun Tzu in The Art of War provides basic strategies that the reader should infer to be most useful in guerrilla warfare. Knowledge of Sun Tzu's strategies was used by guerrilla leaders like Mao Zedong of China and Ho Chi Minh of Vietnam in the 20th century. Question number 2. The most important factor leading to an independent Pakistan was A. Great Britain's support for an independent Pakistan. B. The existence of Pakistani princely states. C. Gandhi's leadership in creating a sovereign Pakistan. D. The United Nations peace plan for the area. E. The existence of a Muslim majority in the area. The correct answer is E. In 1947, following World War II, India gained independence and was partitioned into 2 countries, India and Pakistan. Since most Muslims lived in the eastern and western segments of northern India, these 2 areas became the new country of Pakistan. Later, in 1978, the Bengalis of East Pakistan revolted and established Bangladesh. Question number 3. The Mongol invasion had all of the following consequences except the A. Reopening of the Silk Road. B. Strengthening of maritime trade in the South China Sea. C. Diffusion of gunpowder technology. D. Demand for European products such as wool, porcelain, sugar, spices, and coffee. E. Rise of the autocracy in Russia. The correct answer is D. At the time of the Mongol invasions, Europe did not produce porcelain, sugar, spices or coffee. Mongol conquests resulted in trade and communication across Eurasia. It was actually the Europeans who were introduced to these products as well as gunpowder and printing. The other choices are accurate. Question number 4. The most likely explanation for the newly industrializing countries of Taiwan, South Korea, and Singapore becoming economic miracles after the 1970s is A. Loans from the World Bank. B. Education and industrialization. C. Democratic governments. D. Large amounts of raw materials. E. Adequate land. The correct answer is B. Education is regarded as an important capital investment to ensure the success of development projects. Development depends on efforts of educated men and women to establish the infrastructure for successful development. South Korea's and Singapore's literacy rate of 97+, and Taiwan's literacy rate of 99+%, are among the highest in the world. Question number 5. Evidence that the domestication of plants and animals occurred independently in different parts of the world is indicated by the location of early agricultural communities. Which of the following communities is incorrectly linked with its present-day location? A. Halan-Komi in Turkey. B. Catalhoyuk in Guatemala. C. Jarmo in Iraq. D. Banpo in China. E. Tehuacan in Mexico. The correct answer is B. Catalhoyuk is incorrectly linked with Guatemala. The correct location of Catalhoyuk is Turkey. Catalhoyuk, or Çatalhöyük, is located overlooking the Konya Plain, southeast of the present-day city of Konya, ancient Iconium, in Turkey, approximately 140 kilometers, or approximately 87 miles, from the twin cone volcano of Mount Hasan. While plant domestication occurred at Catalhoyuk, evidence at the Turkish site of Halan-Komi indicates the domestication of animals preceded farming. Evidence in Iraq at Jarmo, China at Banpo, and Mexico at Tehuacan provides additional evidence that different plants were domesticated at these sites independently. Question number 6. 1 of 3 immigrants to the United States and 1 in 2 immigrants to Argentina returned to their homeland. What is the most likely reason that only 1 in 20 Eastern European Jews returned to the land of their origin? A. Pogroms. B. Famine. C. Disease. D. Discrimination. E. Poor economic opportunities. The correct answer is A. While all of the answered choices provide reasons Jews did not return to Eastern Europe, the correct answer is A. Pogroms, which were organized persecutions or massacres beginning in the late 19th century. Pogrom is a Russian word meaning to wreak havoc, to demolish violently. Historically, the term refers to violent attacks by local non-Jewish populations on Jews in the Russian Empire and in other countries. The first such incident to be labeled a pogrom is believed to be anti-Jewish rioting in Odessa in 1821. As a descriptive term, pogrom came into common usage with extensive anti-Jewish riots that swept the southern and western provinces of the Russian Empire in 1881 to 1884, following the assassination of Tsar Alexander II. Question number 7. Which of the following is not a consequence of the French Revolution? A. European liberal revolutions. B. The Haitian Revolution. C. The American Revolution. D. Napoleonic era. E. Revolutions of Latin America. The correct answer is C. The American Revolution is not a consequence of the French Revolution. The American Revolution from 1776 to 1781 preceded the French Revolution from 1789 to 1799. The Napoleonic era, the Haitian Revolution, the revolutions of Latin America countries and the European liberal revolutions followed and were consequences of the French Revolution. Question number 8. Peoples speaking Indo-European languages migrated from the Caucasus to all of the following except A. Italy. B. Greece. C. Iran. D. Egypt. E. India. The correct answer is D. Egypt. Egypt was not a site of Indo-European migrations, however Italy, Greece, Iran and India were. Migrations of peoples have had lasting impacts in world history. The language spoken by Indo-Europeans developed into the modern languages spoken in Iran, India, and European countries such as Italy, Spain, France, and Greece. Question number 9. Changes in the climate some 2 million years ago resulted in A. Tool-making. B. New artistic expression. C. Migrations. D. Longer lifespans. E. The disappearance of Homo sapiens sapiens. The correct answer is C. Changes in the climate some 2 million years ago resulted in migrations. While tool-making, new artistic expression, and longer lifespans eventually occurred, the most immediate result of climate change was migration. Answer choice E is incorrect because Homo sapiens sapiens are our present species. Question number 10. Theories concerning the early stages of human development are constantly being revised for all the following reasons except A. There is little scientific agreement concerning fossil evidence. B. Analysis of fossils and artifacts discovered in site provide information about the environment and how early humans lived. C. Scientists use new procedures such as accelerator mass spectrometry to acquire new information. D. Scientists use DNA codes to analyze similarities and differences between hominid fossils. E. New physical evidence is being discovered. The correct answer is A.
Answer choices B, C, D, and E refer to ongoing scientific research among scientists investigating the early history of humanity.
Answer choice A is questionable because the choice indicates little scientific agreement, when, in fact, there is considerable scientific agreement concerning the early stages of human development. Question number 11. The Byzantine Empire and its capital, Constantinople, were originally part of A. Persia, B. the Mauryan Empire, C. Palestine, D. Empire of Alexander the Great, E. Rome. The correct answer is E. The Byzantine Empire and its capital, Constantinople, were originally part of Rome. The Roman Emperor Constantine, 306 to 337 CE, built a new capital, Constantinople, on the site of the old Greek city of Byzantium. This site was easier to defend than Rome and promised to become a trading center for the profitable Eurasian trade. This marked the beginnings of the Byzantine Empire, which lasted until 1453 CE. Question number 12. The Alliance for Progress was A. The United Nations attempt to help less developed countries. B. The agreement by Mexico and the United States to lower tariff barriers. C. Teddy Roosevelt's policy of speak softly and carry a big stick. D. The United States program to use economic aid to prevent communism in Latin America. E. Franklin Roosevelt's attempt to keep Latin America in the Western camp during World War II. The correct answer is D. The Cold War kindled fears that other Latin American countries might follow the Cuban example. The United States pledged $10 billion in economic assistance to Latin America in 1961 through the Alliance for Progress. Question number 13. Given the rapid rise and spread of Buddhism during the reign of Ashoka, which of the following is the least likely hypothesis about why this change occurred? A. Buddhism was carried by merchants into new areas of India as they exchanged goods along the trade routes. B. Buddhism appealed to the downtrodden.
C. A powerful secular leader converted to Buddhism and supported it.
D. Buddhism offered new forms of rich cultural expression. E. Buddhism acquired many converts through the pilgrimages and sermons of Siddhartha Gautama. The correct answer is E. Constructing a hypothesis based on historical data is one of the key skills of a historian. All of the choices above are possible hypotheses that can be supported with evidence from the period except choice E. Siddhartha Gautama died in about 485 BCE, long before Ashoka ruled India in 250 BCE. You have just completed SAT subject test in world history, reviewer number 2. If you wish to watch more SAT subject test in world history reviewers, check out our SAT subject test in world history reviewers playlist. Check out also our other SAT reviewer playlists for other SAT e-viewer topics. If you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to subscribe to Review Central, and click or press the bell button to make sure you get notified whenever we post a new reviewer or other review materials on this channel. Please like if you find this video useful, and feel free to share to anyone who may also benefit from it. We wish you all the best on your forthcoming SAT subject test in world history and for a fun and fulfilling college life in the United States.